Hello, viewers at home. Welcome to Green Life Show. This is an interesting episode we have for you today. Today we're going to be talking about bike to work, right? And I have somebody right here who will be able to tell you more information about that. She's an expert in bicycling, and at the same time, she's the coordinator of the women that belongs or likes this hobby. So I'm going to welcome Ms. Michelle Wagner.
Hi.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank
good.
you.
And Ms. Michelle, which organization do you work with?
I work for Crofton Bike Doctor.
Okay. And where are they located?
We're located, well, technically we're in Gambrels,
Okay.
but the name of the shop is Crofton Bike Doctor. So
okay. And that's about like 20 minutes away from Bowie, right?
it's not even 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's about a 15-mile drive right up Route 3.
Okay,
So,
wonderful, wonderful.
Yes.
And you mentioned also about your other coordination activity for the women. Tell us much about that.
okay, yeah, we do some specific events for women at our shop.
Okay.
We have Tuesday night rides that we lead from the shop.
Okay.
These are in addition to our other nightly rides that we do throughout the week. We have a Thursday night ride, also a Monday night ride, and a Saturday morning ride. But we're trying to reach out specifically to our female customers.
Wow.
To get them involved in group riding.
Okay.
We find that sometimes some of our, customers in general, we find are sometimes hesitant to come out and do group rides because, sometimes they're afraid they'll get left behind or they're too
Right.
slow. But I think women in particular maybe have sometimes a fear of riding with groups, and so we're trying to reach out to them in particular and say, come out, do some group rides. We can kind of teach you the basics of riding with a group and get out on the roads together, and it's a comfortable ride where we stay together and
overcome the fear, right?
exactly
Okay.
overcome their kind of fears
fear,
of
right.
doing that, and then hopefully they become experts at it and really enjoy it. So
Great. That is good to know, especially so you viewers at home, if you live in the Bowie area, if you live in Crofton, Gambrels area, in any of those radios, just make sure you get in touch with them. Actually, Crofton Bike Doctor. I like the name. They are the doctor, right?
That's
of
right.
bikes, right?
That's
okay.
right.
So we're going to talk more about your organization. How long has your organization been in existence?
I believe we're going on a couple decades now.
Oh, wow,
So
okay.
our shop used to be over in the Odenton area, and then we moved to now the shopping center that's near Watchapel, intersection of Watchapel Road and,
Right,
and Route 3.
right.
And we're actually getting ready to expand.
Oh, wow, okay.
Our business has been doing really well, and so we're actually going into a bigger store in the same shopping center
Shopping
where we are
complex,
now.
right.
So.
Okay. So when somebody hears Crofton Bike Doctor, what do you think should come to their mind, like in terms of your services?
Well, hopefully, we want them to think of us as experts in terms of the products that we sell,
Okay.
and also the services that we offer. So we do bike repair. We
Okay.
also do bike fitting. I think one of the things that people don't realize is that the size of the bike that they get is very important. A lot of times we see people come in with bikes that maybe are too big or too small for them,
right.
and that really plays into how comfortable you feel on the bike. And if your bike doesn't fit you properly, that could be a reason why you're not enjoying riding your bike. So. So we have professional bike fitters at the store who
Okay.
are certified. And
Wow. Okay. So viewers at home, now you know it's not just get into a store and just grab a bike, right? You need to be
Exactly.
fit and you need to talk to the expert. So we're so happy to bring them today, to bring her, Miss Michelle, to talk to us today. And specifically, we're going to talk to this business of May the 18th, which is actually the Bike to Work Day. So Bike to Work Day is a day that is actually been set aside in the Washington, D.C. area to encourage people to leave their cars at home and bike to work. And I'm going to say this right now. Make sure you work on the logistic and make sure you are safe. It's very, very important, right?
yes.
Right. So let's speak
Absolutely.
about that. How have you been able to involve with this organization and actually at the same time with this event?
Well, one of the things that we're doing is we're donating some services and products for the Bowie pit stop that
Right.
they're having at Bowie Town Center.
That's it,
So
right.
we've donated a tune-up and also some lights for a bike.
Right.
That's, you talked about safety. That's one of the important things when you're commuting. After dark, you want to have lights on your
Right.
bike so people can see you.
Right.
I think in general, in terms of biking to work and just not only tomorrow,
Right.
but in general, I think bike shops really play an important role in that in terms of communicating with the community, providing services. I think especially in our area in Crofton, we're close to a lot of big work centers,
Right.
like the Fort Meade area, where I know specifically with some of the agencies there, they have a lot of people who are trying to bike to work and use like the MARC train stations
Right.
and as sort of gathering points. And I think, I think our shops, as well as organizations like the Washington Area Bike Association, I think we can really do a lot in terms of collaborating to do more to help commuters.
Absolutely, and she made a very key point. So obviously, just leave your car, just come and just be able to bike and have fun. You'll be so amazed if that even your neighbor, right, has a bike and has a very interest in this. And our viewers at home, just to let you know, Bowie Town Center actually is going to be a pit stop. So obviously, from 6:30 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., stop by there. There will be so much. I'm going to say this. Free food, free drinks, and even some raffle, courtesy of Crofton Bike Doctor and some other organization. I think Simon Property, actually, they are the owner of Bowie Town Center. Also, they are providing some support. And our city right here in Bowie, actually, Mr. Stevens of Bowie, City of Bowie, I can mention his name because he's the coordinator. He's the one, putting all the logistics together. He's going to be there. He's going to be expecting you. So if you have any need for information, go to the City of Bowie website or go to our own Facebook, Global Culture TV. We should be able to give you some information. So, Ms. Wagner, tomorrow, Friday, comes. What is the expectation of the people? Somebody watching us at home today. What is their expectation?
What is the expectation?
Yes.
Well, we hope that they do a little planning tonight and they get their bikes ready, they get their helmet out. If you have cycling clothes, get your cycling clothes ready.
Okay. Oh, you have to have it.
Get your, if you have padded shorts, that always makes it nicer and more comfortable to cycle.
Right.
But get your backpack out and get up a little earlier before work and see if you can find a good route to to bike to work and to give it a try.
Right, and as a matter of fact, to all the employers in the Crofton, in the Bowie area, we really employ you to be able to work with some of your employees who are really interested. And I know there are some couple of employers that are really involved at this time, but if you go to the City of Bowie website, you will see some of the confirmed employer on there. But I think, some good organization in the area that are really willing to do this. So they're going to get their bike and be ready. And what do you think will be your engagement next year in terms of making sure we have more people?
In terms of making sure we have more? Well, I think there are a couple of things. At the local level, there are governments who are working on infrastructure, which is something that's really important, making sure we have bike lanes, making sure we have sidewalks that, that connect big areas, shopping centers like in the Crofton area, making sure that we have the infrastructure that will make people comfortable biking to work.
Biking to work, okay.
And I think it takes a change in mindset. You really have to think about doing away with the car and thinking about a different mode of transportation. It really does take kind of a change in mindset.
Absolutely. Changing your mindset, changing your orientation, that's very important. Of course, be able to save the environment, right? And there's less stress on the environment, less stress on the infrastructure. I know the city in the area, the city of Crofton, the city of Bowie is always very interested in this. As a matter of fact, there is the Green Team in Bowie, which is like Bowie Green Team, and they've been doing so many great things to be able to ensure that individual citizens right here are able to, live green and, of course, do green every day. So what is your final message to our viewers at home watching us right now?
Our phone number at Crofton Bike Doctor is 410-451 6901.
Okay, and we're going to be able to have that information and actually their website at the end of the credit. But what is your final message to somebody watching us at home right now? Your final message to them?
My final message is most trips in the car are less than 2 miles.
Okay.
If you made one trip a week on your bike, think of how much that would save, and think about how much more healthy we would be.
Wow, more healthy you will be. So live healthy, save the environment. That's very, very important. Thank you so much, Ms. Wagner.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for having us, and thank you, Crofton Bike Doctor, for supporting the this year, 2012, the Bike to Work Day, and all the different corporations that are really supporting their employees to do this. We are running up right now. We have some major announcement. Of course, our major announcement is Bike to Work Day. So if you go to their website, the Washington Association of Bike Association, right? So you will be able to really go and get some information in there. And of course, the city of Bowie has some information on their website as well. If you email us or join us on Facebook, you should be able to have some, valuable information. So at this time, I'm going to sign up. The time is 6:30 a.m. That is on Friday, May the 18th. Join us. I'm going to be there. We're going to be bringing our crew. The Green Life crew will be there. I know Ms. Wagner is going to be there as well. And some of the, very interesting people in Bowie and beyond to be able to join us and celebrate this day. The city of Bowie is very, very conspicuous right there. The Bowie Center is equally right there as well. So you can miss it. Is the Bowie, that's the center of Bowie, so to speak. So you can miss it. We'll expect you right there. So we will expect you there on this day. I'm signing off right now. My name is Akinwale Ojomo. I will see you tomorrow. Get healthy. At Green Life, we always say, make sure you go green and make sure you are healthy. We'll see you tomorrow.
Hi, I'm Michelle Wagner. I work at Crofton Bike Doctor. I'm the Women's Ride Coordinator, and you are watching The Green Life.